Hi everyone, Myrtle Schmergle here, reporting from guess where? I'm still here on planet Earth, that's right, in the Western Hemisphere, in the United States of America. All right, that's all you're gonna get from me now as far as my location is concerned. Now, in the last broadcast, we talked about the 5D energy, this divine, glorious, fifth dimensional, I call it the five divine energy. Anyway, the divine light, divine love that's coming down to this planet. And I realized, I know I said this in a past broadcast, but if you're not feeling it, how can you get into it? Be grateful for what you have. Thank God all the time. Talk to God, but then do nice things for people. Help people, smile at people, especially if you're standing in the grocery store checkout line, and you've been standing there for 20 minutes and everybody is irritated because nobody likes to wait. Anyway, just turn around and start talking to your neighbor and give them a compliment on their shoes or their glasses or something nice. Just have a good time and be nice to people. Well, consequently, I've had a couple of people send me some lovely emails of things that they've been doing to uplift other people. So I thought it would be fun to read these on the air. So these are 3 different stories from people that have done nice things. So the first one is from Corey. Corey lives in Florida, or at least this took place in Florida. All right, this is Corey's story. I was in the store waiting in the checkout line. There was this old lady hunched over her cart, slowly approaching where I was standing. She looked lost. I asked her if she needed help. The old lady said she was looking for the honey. I didn't know where the honey was, so I yelled to the cashier, "Where's the honey?" The cashier did not respond. So I left my place in line and I started walking down the aisles until I found the right aisle where the honey was located. I went back and I told the old lady, "Follow me." She slowly followed, and when we got to the aisle, I asked her, "What kind of honey are you looking for?" I located the flavor that she wanted, and then I asked her if she needed a small jar or a large jar. I took the jar off the shelf and handed it to her, and she put it in her cart. When she thanked me, I saw her entire body completely relaxed. For her, it was a mission accomplished. That's so sweet. That's from Corey in Florida. Here was a simple thing that this person, Corey, did. She left a place in line, which is a big deal these days. She left a place in line to help this old lady find a product that she never would have found and certainly could not reach because obviously it was on a shelf that the lady couldn't access. So this is such a lovely thing that Corey did. Thank you, Corey, in Florida. Now I'm going to read you another one. Let's see here. Okay, this is from Katie. Katie in Georgia. Okay, Katie. I was walking through the dollar store, and as I walked past this one aisle, there was a woman standing there with both of her hands full and overflowing with items. It looked like she was holding a mountain of stuff. Then 2 items fell off the pile that she had in her hands. She looked so distressed because there was no way she could stoop down and pick up the items on the floor. I swiftly walked down the aisle towards her and I picked up the 2 items off the floor and I put them on top of the pile in her arms. "I only came in for 1 item," she said. I laughed and said, "We all know that one." That was my good deed of the day. Thank you, Katie and Georgia. That's really sweet. Can you imagine being in that spot? The lady who has a pile of stuff in her hand. You know, it probably was like a mountain. I would be surprised if you could even see a head behind all this stuff that she was holding. And stuff starts falling off. There's no way she could bend down and pick it up. And here Corey came to her rescue. It's so lovely. All right, here's our last one. This is from... Hold on. This is from Judy in Massachusetts, okay? We're going up the coast here. All right. In my home garden, I've planted flowering native perennials, shrubs, and some annuals which provide pollen, nectar, and berries that feed and nurture butterflies, bees, and other insects and birds. Pollination, pollution, insecticides, and major climate change is harming and killing many of these species. My small organic garden oasis is helping them to survive. Now that's so sweet. All right, here's somebody, Judy in Massachusetts. She has a small little garden and she's planted all these wonderful shrubs and flowers to attract these very important little creatures that help the earth survive. And you know what? The bees, they pollinate our food. Okay, so you gotta respect and help them out. Birds, bees, all sorts of little bugs that eat the bad bugs, you know what I'm saying? And here Judy in a little plot of land has created this little organic oasis to help all of us, humanity, in fighting against the pollution and climate change and insecticides that are happening all over the planet. So thank you, Judy from Massachusetts. So here we have 3 examples of people that are doing kind things for the planet and for other people. And you know what? They're in the 5th dimensional frequency, uplifting us all. Myrtle Schmergle, bye-bye.